everyone, back again to talk about how I clean my house chemical free. These are some of my go-to products that I use weekly, daily, and you will find that I don't have a whole lot because you don't need a whole lot. These include my what I use with the washing machine and the dishwasher as well, so not just cleaning my house, but it all revolves around my favorite cleaner, and that is the Thieves Household Cleaner. This stuff is amazing. It impresses me every day. I've used it for probably going on 3 years now, and it is very economical. Wholesale, this is about $22 for the bottle. It's super concentrated. You only use a cap full at a time, okay, which might be around a tablespoon, but what I do is I dilute 1 to 2 capfuls, one just for regular cleaner. If I need a little bit more, then I will use the second capful for a stronger, okay? My spray bottle is actually not with me, but I put this in a 16-ounce spray bottle, 1 capful, and you kind of just shake it up before you use it. I use that to spray my countertops, windows, any glass surface, to clean toys, and my counters are granite and it works perfectly fine. I've never had any issues. Actually, it makes them look beautiful and streak-free, which if you have black countertops like me, you will know that that can be hard to do. Our cleaner before, I had a homemade that had vinegar in it and it left streaks, and then before that I used a green cleaner that I found out was not so green after all, and I was spending at least $4 for a spray bottle of it, just under $4, maybe like $3.79 I think is what I paid for that, and this is less than $1 when you make a spray bottle. So the ratio is 30-to-1 for most cleaning applications. For heavy degreasing you can use 15-to-1, so I kind of play around with this, but this is my go-to. I use it for mopping my floors, my hardwood floors. So what I do is, that's the baby next to me. What I do is place a capful in with warm water, and then I use a little squirt of my Thieves dish soap. This is what I use to wash dishes. Okay, it's not harmful to your hands. You're not absorbing any harmful ingredients when you're washing dishes. And moms do this how many times a day? So you're the one getting all that on your hands and in your body. So swap out that dish soap. So I do like a squirt of that, and then just for the wonderful smell that it is, I use a couple drops of orange essential oil, and it smells amazing. Thieves, if you haven't smelled it, it smells like Christmas. It has rosemary, eucalyptus, lemon, clove, and cinnamon bark, and it smells wonderful. So Thieves cleaner, the dish soap, and I also use the for the dishwasher, there's like a dishwashing powder. And I have to say I had to play around with this a little bit to find kind of a happy medium with my dishwasher. So it's best to read your instructions, see how your dishwasher works, kind of what cycle your dishwasher needs to be on. I was finding that it wasn't doing great when I did the heated dry. It kind of made the powder dry up. So find out what your dishwasher, per the instructions, runs best with a powder, okay? So that's the dishwashing powder. And then for laundry, I use the Thieves laundry detergent. It has a very mild scent to it, and it's very concentrated, okay? It's also free from sodium lauryl sulfate, which is typically something that makes things foam, which is a harmful ingredient in a lot of shampoos and things like that. No dyes, no petrochemicals, formaldehyde, phosphates, synthetic perfume, or optical brighteners. Okay, so it's toxic free, and it actually uses, I think, like 1/3 of the cap. And then it is okay for HE washers. Okay, So as far as needing a little bit more scrub, okay, we have those places like the toilets, my glass stovetop, tile. You need a little bit more scrubbing power. I do a cap full of the Thieves Cleaner, a couple tablespoons of Castile unscented Castile soap. This stuff is awesome, and you'll find as a base in most natural cleaners. And baking soda. Okay, just grab a giant bag at Costco. This stays in my pantry, and I make a paste. Okay, you can make this up ahead of time. Just make sure the lid is tightly closed or it'll dry out. And you can play with how thick or thin you want it. If you want to put it in an old ketchup bottle or something like that, have a squirt bottle and squirt it out. You can make it a little runnier with some distilled water. However, if you like a thick paste that you can do on tile or scrub the sink, it works beautifully, and I will do that with my glass stovetop. That's how I clean that. Just the baking soda will leave a little bit of residue behind, so you'll have to come back. I usually, after I scrub it, I'll take a wet washcloth, kind of wipe all that goo off, and then come back behind it with the Thieves spray and kind of wipe it as a glass cleaner. The last thing I do is vinegar. Sometimes I'll use that as an extra kick in the sink or the toilet. You can actually make toilet bombs with oils and baking soda, and then when you add vinegar, you'll notice it gets really fizzy. So actually what I do is I keep a scoop in my baking soda bag. I'll take a little scoop out and sprinkle it in the toilet, pour a cap of the Thieves Cleaner concentrate, and then I'll take about half a cup to a cup of vinegar, or you can just pour, it's not science. Just pour that over the baking soda, and it'll do that fizz and bubble, and that'll kind of get off that junk in the toilet. Let it sit there for a little bit, and then it'll scrub off easily. Okay, so that is my thing for the grimy or dirty places. Boys' bathrooms. Hello. Last thing in my cleaning regimen. This is so awesome because 7 minutes we've been talking, and this is everything that we use naturally to clean our home. This is my homemade dusting spray. It has vinegar. I think there's half a cup of vinegar. There's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and there is 15 to 20 drops of essential oil. So citrus oils are great for this. I actually use lemongrass. It's great for cleaning. Sorry, I had a notification pop up there. Lemongrass. So I did about 20 drops of that. Very light, fresh, clean smell lemongrass. And then you just gently shake it, and you can spray, or you can spray it on your dusting cloth and then wipe. I found that it works really great and is a great alternative because there's a lot of chemicals in traditional dusting sprays, especially with the aerosol in the aerosol cans. Okay, so that's my dusting spray. If you want an exact recipe, I can share that with you, but again, it's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, half a cup of vinegar, about 15 to 20 drops of your favorite essential oil. You can also use lemon or orange, and then I topped it off with distilled water. Distilled water is going to keep longer than if you use your tap water. That is my cleaning supplies for how I clean our home toxin free. I would love if you shared me if you have a favorite recipe, natural recipe that you use, or something that works for you. Feel free to share in the comments. Thanks for listening on my natural cleaning tips. Bye.